All right, well, thanks for joining me on this presentation. I'm going to jump right into it. Desperate times do call for desperate actions and desperate measures. And I don't feel desperate. I've been doing this for coming up on 15 years now with these products, with this company, and with this one right here in the middle for the last 9 years. So we're just going to jump right into it, and it'll be self-explanatory as we go through it. What do you know about telomeres? It's the most important conversation we could be having, not just right now because of current events, but especially right now. Now, telomeres are the caps on the ends of our chromosomes. They're being depicted in red right here. And I made this rope with red electrical tape to show a perfect chromosome with a perfect telomere. The telomere is holding the DNA together right there at the nucleic bonds at the ends of the chromosomes. As the telomere starts to degenerate, and the telomere and the chromosome does have an ability to repair itself when this damage is happening, but that's not happening. And it's something that Bill Andrews had set out on a lifelong mission to figure out why isn't that healing itself? Just like our skin does when we get a cut, or when our bones, when they break, the bone cells, they have an innate ability to heal themselves. So he actually identified an enzyme in the chromosome that's produced by a gene in the chromosome in 1994. Now, what we want to know about the telomere degenerating, as it gets shorter and shorter, we're separating more of these nucleic bonds down the line. So if this is shortened to here, we've lost all of this DNA. And if the telomere keeps shortening, which it does, we're losing more and more DNA. Well, the DNA is like software that runs the cells. So obviously, the more DNA you lose, or the more software you lose, the worse the programs run. Well, every symptom of aging and every degenerative disease has been linked to that. This guy doesn't look old and degenerate because he's 75, 80 years old. It's because the length of his telomeres are pretty short. When you reach this level, that would be senescence, which means death of the cell, meaning you're going to die of a degenerative disease. But before you die, you're going to have a lot of problems with your health and your physiology, whether it's skin, hair, eyes, organs, or bones. MS, Parkinson's, lupus, diabetes, cancer, ALS, thyroid disease, skin issues. Every issue that you can have that's degenerative is linked to the length of the telomere. So the only reason this guy looks like this is not because how old he is chronologically, it's how short the telomeres are. And there are people now that are ending up in full-time assisted living centers in their 40s. So Bill Andrews, actually, when he identified this enzyme, he was able to activate it in human skin cells in their lab. He's a geneticist. And when they activated that enzyme in the human skin cells in the chromosome, it repaired. So it was actually doing what it was supposed to do now innately. And so what they had theorized, if we could repair all of the telomere and DNA in this guy, he should go back to his mid-20s. Well, Harvard actually proved that with mice. They were able to do with living, breathing mammals what Bill Andrews did with human skin cells. And Bill is the one that actually contributed that knowledge to Harvard and Dr. Ronald DePino to be able to do that. And then it was awarded the Nobel Prize because of what they saw happen to the mice. Everything, all the degenerative issues in the mice, they didn't just get rid of the symptoms, they actually fixed the problem on a very foundational level. Restored the DNA in the mice and the telomere, and the problems went away. Everything. So that's why it was awarded the Nobel Prize. They realized the important role that telomeres play. This is myself and Bill Andrews right here. We did a little video together. I was mentored by Bill. This was back in about 2011. So, 9 years ago. I'm younger today because of the collaboration that took place between Bill Andrews and John Anderson, which I'm going to share next. This is me and Bill lecturing about a month ago. And Bill actually made this comment on Facebook about myself. He said, Dave knows more about telomeres than most scientists that call themselves telomere biologists. So I'm not going to go into profound depth right now on this presentation, but that's basically, this is not ego or pride that I share this. This is to get credibility across and to help you to understand that, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I was mentored by Bill, and this is very important information that I'm sharing with you. And it's the first of its kind. We're pioneering these results. So in Bill's lab, from 1994 to 2009, they had tested over 304,000 compounds. They found 8 that actually worked, where it was repairing the DNA in the human skin cells, but they were all chemicals that couldn't be used. So that's where John Anderson comes in. After over 10 years and 304,000 tests and $30 million in testing, John Anderson showed up. Bill and John were introduced to each other by a friend of mine named Peter Greenlaw. And John Anderson's world-renowned master herbalist. I would say, like, Bill and his lab is the only lab in the world that can do this. John Anderson's the only formulator that knows how to do what he does with natural ingredients. And when he was introduced to Bill and learned about the important role of telomeres, he said, had I known this about telomeres, I would have formulated for him a long time ago. I feel very optimistic. In fact, I believe that everything that I've learned has prepared me for this, and I'm really excited. So he started sending over these little bottles to Bill's lab. And in months, they were able to find these hits. These red lines are called hits. These are the indicators, just like these over here with the chemicals. These are the indicators that it's activated that enzyme and the DNA is repairing in the human skin cells right in front of their eyes in their lab. And John did this with natural ingredients, which they were never able to do. They called John Anderson a genius. They're like, where have you been my whole life? And Bill Andrews said, this will change the landscape of human health as we know it. There's over 25 hits of natural ingredients that are causing these red lines in what we're currently taking. We call it youthful aging, and it's all natural. It's literally a nutritional supplement. Here's my bottle right here. It doesn't even have a childproof cap. My granddaughter opened it at two years old. So that's safe. And there's 120 in here. You take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. This is a month's supply. So 2 important things you're learning here. One, there's something called a telomere, and it plays the role in every single one of your cells on how well your health is. And now we have a nutritional supplement because of these 2 guys coming together to support the telomeres in a way that they've never been supported before. Bill Andrews said this will change the landscape of human health and will become a household name, this product right here. And he still says that. And he said it's the best immune booster he has ever seen as a geneticist, which is very important right now. Now, we call it youthful aging because that's me at 33 years old. This is me at 50 a couple years ago. And so I want to go through some observationals now and share with you what this supplement is doing for other people observationally. But before I do, there's the disclaimer. We're not making any claims or I'm curing any illnesses or diseases. So this is Dick, and I know Dick personally, done meetings with him. I've went out and been with these guys in Minnesota. Amy came to a meeting that I did in Wisconsin, and she got her father-in-law on it. They were very concerned for his health and were starting to think that they needed to move him in with them so they could take care of him. He's 82 here, got started on the product, 83 here and 87 right there. Working out, driving, doing the things that he couldn't do prior to supporting his telomeres nutritionally. This is him at 89 years old going down the slide. Moving on, this is Bob Sheridan. I know him personally. I've done meetings in his home in Las Vegas. Very famous around the world. He's in the Boxing Hall of Fame. The hospital sent him home right here to die. They couldn't do anything for him. They said, your cardiovascular system is too weak for us to be able to do anything. And so Dennis and Sharon, who are friends with Bob, got him on the product. This is December 2011. This is 6 months later. Interviewed by Fight News. They said, Bob, you were just in critical condition. We all thought we were going to lose an icon in the industry. What did you do? And he talks all about the product and how his wife got him started on it. And here he is in his, this is 2011, 2012, 2013. This is sitting at home in his recliner. He bought a sports car and got a ticket going 120 miles an hour. He's still announcing boxing matches today. And they asked him in the last interview, how you feel? And he said, I feel like I can go on announcing for another 20 years. That put him over 100 years old, you guys. You feel ageless. Physically, you feel ageless when you support your bodies, when you support your cells with this telomere support. If this got Bob younger, which you can't argue the case, it got him younger. If he keeps taking this, when's he going to get older physically again? It's a good question to ask, right? I'll let you answer that. Moving on. Kathy, who's on, I saw you just jump on as I was just getting ready to start, Kathy. She says age is just a number, and she's right. You know, you might be 55, 60, 70, 80, 13, 25, it doesn't matter. What matters is how long your telomeres are. That determines the quality of your life. So 2012, 4 years later, 2016, and oh yeah, she's 69 years old right here. It's not just on the outside, it's every cell. Every cell in the entire body is being supported nutritionally on a level that it never has before. 70 years old right now, or right there. I think, Kathy, I think you're what, 72 now? Jill, who's a really good friend. She's she's a light in the world. She loves helping people and just an angel on the earth. This 2011, when the product started, this is 2020, 61 years old right here. It's not a glamour shot. It's just a selfie that she posted on Facebook, just like this one about 4 weeks ago. 42 here, 60 here. What's going on is we're living the principle of health at the highest level. You can't live the principle of health on any higher level than this product right here. Bill Andrews said that just when I was presenting with him about 2 weeks ago in Reno. The principle of health is when you make a decision, you get a consequence. Well, if you support your body nutritionally on this level, you're going to get the best results that the human body is capable of getting. There is nothing else like this on the planet. And I'm not just saying that out of hype. Chantel, young mom, you know, athletes love this because it's helping their endurance. Your endurance, it comes from your cells in your body, your pulmonary system, your heart, your cardiovascular vessels, and so much more, right? Athletes love it. They're breaking records in the military with the obstacle course, with pull-ups. And I'm not talking by like 2 pull-ups, but like by 25 pull-ups. And runners, Bill Andrews is beating races he set when he was 40 at 60. One of them he beat by 50 minutes. Him and Molly, she did a race that she's the first female and the 7th person to cross the finish line in a 138-mile race at 18,000 feet. She had to do it in 60 hours or less. She was the first female to do it when she got on this product. And then Bill did it the following year. He's the oldest to do it. The world champion CrossFit, and he's in his upper 50s, world champion for the 50 to 59-year-old. And I think he's 58. He's on the products. So athletes love it. But Chantel, she had issues with her back. She couldn't sleep anymore. Too much discomfort. Couldn't even sleep at night. 0 sleep. And now she's sleeping like a baby, like nothing was ever wrong. She's hiking, boating, horseback riding, and helping her husband with his flooring business. There's absolutely no way she could have done that before. So telomeres play an incredible role in our lives. You want long telomeres. The longer they are, the healthier, the better quality of life. And as an athlete, the better endurance, the better recovery, the better stamina, everything. Muscle. Your muscles are made out of cells. Your immune system is made out of cells. They all have a nucleus in the middle of those cells with chromosomes and telomeres and DNA. Bill says when telomeres get short, bad things happen. Now, I combine this with the world's greatest nutrition. This is what actually got me into isogenics back in 2005. These products changed my life back then. And this wasn't even around. This didn't come around until 2011. So you are what you eat. Unfortunately, today, our food is the problem, even organic and even USDA certified organic. They still find pesticides in them because they can. They can spray them with pesticides, just not as long. And they don't have the adequate amount of minerals in them. As far as I'm concerned, that's not good. It falls short, and there's pesticides in there. Non-organic, look at spinach. 1 bowl of spinach used to give you enough iron for a week. 2007, it takes 51 bowls of spinach to give you the same amount of iron. Study after study after study shows this. Totally different study, 1997. This is the decline of minerals in the soil. This is the rise of disease as a result. Why? Because you want to be pH balanced. It's called homeostasis. You need about 90 nutrients to get pH balanced. 60 of them are minerals, and iron is a mineral. The less minerals you have, the more acidic you're going to become. And when your body's acidic, you crave acidic food. Acidic bodies crave acidic food, or sick bodies crave sick food. And your telomeres are shortening faster right here as well. And it's minerals that get you up to here. You're not going to get them. You're not going to get them from your produce. You have to supplement. But then supplements are compromised. John Anderson had to start his own nutritional company. He was a private label manufacturer. He was formulating for other companies, over 600 of them, 2,500 different health products. He said every single one of them compromised the products. And he said, I knew I could make nutrition that would change people's lives in 3 to 5 days, guaranteed. Well, he had to start his own company, made the nutrition, and he gives you a 30-day unconditional money back guarantee. And this product, this shake changed my life in 3 days. It got me to homeostasis. My cravings changed, and I just had more energy. I was waking up before the alarm clock was going off. My energy sustained me all through the day without coffee, without Rockstar energy drinks. My skin cleared up, my brain, I got mental clarity. And my wife said in the first week, I got my husband back. And she did. And I've been on them now for almost 15 years. August will be 15 years, just a couple months from now. I've been taking shakes every single day. So the way we get people started is take one shake every day, every morning for breakfast. It's a complete meal replacement. It has over 200 nutrients in it with enzymes that deliver them and get them into the cells, just like the isogenesis. John Anderson will go down in history for his delivery systems. So one shake will get you to homeostasis in about 5 to 7 days. Your cravings will go away for the acidic food and your energy will go up. And you won't feel like you're hungry and starving and angry, and you'll start to shed the unwanted pounds. And if you're too skinny, you'll start putting on muscle because you're going to be supporting your DNA and you're going to be getting the nutrients that your body needs, protein and everything. It's such a clean product. We inspect every ingredient for contamination and quality of the ingredient. And they check every batch to make sure that what we say is in it is in it. It's why you feel different immediately. And so there's over 200 nutrients. There's no meal that you could put on a plate that would be as nutritionally dense as this. Now, because of the current events, we need extra immune support. It's just going to make people feel more confident and secure and not have this anxiety and feeling of helplessness and victimization. This is called Immune, and it's a shake booster. Unfortunately, it went on back order because people, are concerned. Hopefully, they'll get this back online very quickly. But you just put it right into your shake. It's a little scooper, and it has the immune well, which is already designed to create a healthy immune system. But then we added more to it, like the mushrooms and things like that boost the immune system. And get it ready. Like the immune soldiers are ready, and they're looking for something before it even shows up. It activates the immune system. The vitamin C, 2 cancer doctors out of Puerto Rico published a paper around our vitamin C and how important vitamin C is to the immune system. 2 cancer doctors, they said it's the best vitamin C we've ever seen. That was back in like 2008. And then the cytoactives, the virologists are talking about how vitamin C and D3, our cytoactives have D3 in them, resveratrol and CoQ10, all very important things to help support the cell, but the D3 is in there as well. Now you can get all 3 of these, the C-Lite, the D3, and the isogenesis telomere support in your complete essentials with isogenesis. It has an AM PM pack, and it has omegas and other things, more minerals and other things in there as well. And so that's a cost reduction getting it that way. So you would get all of these except for the immune booster in the complete essentials. And you save some money doing that as well. So this was me before Isogenics, working out, supplementing, eating totally healthy. And it wasn't working, and I was hungry and angry at this point. My wife won the products in a drawing. This is 25 days later. I was at a plateau right here. And like I said, I was really tired and I was pretty ornery. And all of that went away in 25 days and I released 27 pounds. That's my personal results. Started working out again because I didn't work out right here. I put it to the test. How good is this nutrition? Started working out, stayed on the nutrition. That's 4 months from here to here, 4.5 months. Then the isogenesis came out in 2011 and it turned back the clock in my cells. And at 50, I'm in better shape than when I was a teenager wrestling. It's just amazing. I love these products. You can understand why I've been so passionate about this for all these years. So let's just compare, a meal that somebody could eat every day. A lot of people eat like this every day. There is no principle of health in this. It's way too many calories with no nutrition. This actually takes you out of homeostasis. It'll make your body go acidic. So it's actually negative nutrition. And then this is maximum nutrition. There's over 200 nutrients. You only need 90 to get to homeostasis, and it's low calorie. But it's not a diet shake. You just don't need all those calories to deliver all the nutrition that the systems need. This cost $8.47 in 2007. Today it's $10.50. This is under $3 a meal, under $3 a shake. And we eliminated our membership cost because you get the products at a wholesale price. They said, desperate times call for desperate measures. We're getting rid of the customer wholesale membership. People can just get the products at wholesale now. And so when you combined our complete Forever Freedom Pack, it's still half the price of this meal over here. That's killing you. It's doing you no service. There is no principle of health built into this. This is the highest level of the principle of health that you could live to support every one of your cells, including your immune system. and it's half the cost. Now let's see what it would cost if you did this every day versus this meal every day for a month. $315 compared to $164. And this meal, I ask this question all the time in my presentations. I say, how long does it satisfy you for? Just the shake, 3 to 5 hours. 3 to 5 hours. And people love how it tastes. It tastes amazing, you guys. I don't know how they got all that good nutrition in there. I used to juice and it tasted terrible, but I don't care. I'll drink whatever it takes to get me healthy. This tastes amazing. My grandkids drink. My son's been on it since he was 18 months old and he's 16 now. But let's build in the principles of health and the benefits. This is no principle of health at 33 years old. And I was eating things that I thought were healthy. Nature Valley granola bars, oatmeal, salads. This is 50. It's a no-brainer, you guys. This is an amazing movement that we have. It's always been a movement, but especially it's an urgent movement. So our Forever Pack, it'll set you free, is $164. We eliminated the $29 membership fee. So if you share this, you get started with this and share it with 2 people, the company will give you $120 cash just for helping 2 people to know about it and get started on it. You are totally blessing their lives. And this is the most nutritionally dense food you can still get. I know there's emergency food out there that you can't get right now, and some foods that you can't get that are staples. This is clinically proven. It ended up in medical journals, the studies. In fact, the clinician joined our company because of the results he saw. It went up against the macro diet of carbs, fats, proteins, or 30, 30, 40, the best meal you could put together with raw food. We went up against it. We blew it away. And it made our clinician that did the studies out of the University of Chicago, made him famous. And he joined our company. So you get started on this and get 2 other people started with it. They give you $120 cash. And it makes you a consultant because you got 2 people started with it. That gives you 6%. They'll give you 6% of a passive residual income every time anyone orders any product for the rest of the time that you're in Isogenics. So you could facilitate people's health by helping them to know that they could get $120 for sharing it with 2 people, and they could also get paid 6%. It's a home-based business. Me and my wife, we're coming up on $10 million. I was a mechanic for 15 years. We were living paycheck to paycheck. I had a paper route. I got into Isogenics, started sharing, and off of this 6%, here's the disclaimer, that's my personal results, the time, effort, and energy that I put into it. In 4.5 months, I replaced my income with this 6%. I'm still getting paid 6% from people that enrolled in my group from somebody else 14 years ago. We're coming up on $10 million. So this is blessing them both physically and financially, and we get to do it from the comfort and safety of our own home. You never have to see the company. The computer takes care of it all, and then they wire the money to you every week. So if you help 2 people to get their $120 and get to consultant, the company will give you another $450. They give you 2 months to do that. If you do it in 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, you still get the $570. So if everybody just got to consultant, just tells 2 people, get them started on the Forever Pack, the company pays you 6%. I'm going to do the math for you dollar-wise. So I'll convert the 6% on everybody ordering our Forever Free Pack. Okay, everybody's just sharing it with 2. Each generation, there's more people added. There's 8, right here would be 16. On the 7th level, I was making $785 a month. The next level, the 8th level, that retired me as a mechanic. That's how I replaced my income in 4.5 months. It's real products. 85% of people who get on our products are customers. The vast majority of over 330,000 people in my group, 330,000, are customers, just like in the company, 85%. And they keep ordering the products because they love them. So by the time you get to the 13th level, it's a game changer, you guys. That's a fairy tale dream come true life right here. And me and my wife are living it. In fact, we're about to double that. Me and my wife make more in a week and a half than I used to make in a year. But that's not what gets me the most excited. What gets me the most excited is I'm changing people's lives. I'm making a legacy out of my life and the impact and the purpose. And we become millionaires doing it. We have 312 millionaires now in Isogenics. 312 from customers. Walmart hasn't created any millionaires out of their customers. and we've created 312. So, you know, my life, I went from changing people's oil to changing people's lives. Still offer a product and a service. They get me. I'm a service-oriented person. I'm going to roll out the red carpet for everybody. And we're offering products. I did that as a mechanic, but I love doing this more. I'm changing people's lives, and so can you. Once you get your or you don't even have to pay for your membership now. You just get going on the products. Once you get your website, you can start sharing with people. And so we went on 3 dream vacations last year. A safari, went to Disneyland for a week, and then we went to Europe. 3 dream vacations in 1 year. I made more in a week and a half than I paid on all of those vacations. These 2 were over $30,000. It didn't even take a week and a half. That's like a half a week for me to pay for that. So this was my life before. I aligned with the principles of health on a very high level. It's irrefutable. And I'm not the only one. And I'm not the only one that's become a millionaire in our company. 312 people have now. So get back with the person that got you here. Let them know which flavors of shake you want. We have about 6 or 7 different flavors now. 1 shake every morning, 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills at night. Here's the wholesale cost. So that's, remember, the Burger King meal was $315 a month. This is $164. And there used to be a membership cost. We eliminated the wholesale membership, but we kept the wholesale price. Here's the other products, just to give you a reminder. Hopefully they'll get the immune boost back online. But Dr. Michael Colgan, I need to say too, he founded the Colgan Institute, trains Olympic athletes. He's in his 80s. He wrote a book on our shake called The New Nutrition. He said 1 shake boosts your immune system by 500%. 500%. I think Bill Andrews, the geneticist, and Dr. Michael Colgan might have a little debate as to which one supports your immune system better. But you know what? We don't have to debate about it. We can take both of them. 2 pills in the morning, I swallow in with my shake, and then you take 2 pills at night. I'd order extra shake right now if I was you guys. It's a 2-year shelf life, and all you got to do is add water. It's a real meal replacement. I've been doing 2 shakes a day for over 14 years. A lot of times I do 3 shakes a day. Now you can share it with 2 people if you want to. You don't have to do that. You can keep it to yourself. If you share it with 2 people, you get a $120 bonus, and it makes you a consultant, and you start earning a passive residual income. All right, you guys? So let me stop the recording. Just get back with the person that got you here. They will love to help you and help get you on this journey. They're passionate about it because of what's happening to them. And thank you for joining me on this recording.